In still life painting, the forms, the color, the reflected, they are all very important elements. Let's take a look at this. It has the one pear, one apple. Because it's sharing the same skin color, sometimes you cannot really tell that much difference. First, let's look at the composition. The space over here you leave on the left hand side is about twice as the space on the right hand side. I have the feeling that it's just very squeezy. It's very tight and there's a little bit more relaxed. So next time when you do a painting like this, thinking about how much space that you're going to leave on the top, the bottom area, or the left area over here, the right area. Making sure they feel comfortable. They don't have to be the same, exactly the same. They need to give it enough time to think about it. The space on the top and the space on the bottom. Do you want to just have the two main objects in the middle of the page? Or do you want to have a little bit more at the top, a little bit more at the bottom? For example, if you put the top over here, this is the top of the painting, you're feeling more attention in the front over here. Divide equally between the top and the bottom. Or you put the bottom over here, move the bottom over here. You can have some interesting texture on the wall over here. Give it each unique attention to each painting, because every painting it will be different. Okay, let's take a look at if we're going to make the right side the same as the left side. I want you to feel it how you feel. Now a little bit more relax on this side. So this is the first thing. Composition is important part of the whole painting. Now the next thing I would like to suggest you, the apple is very glassy by judging on the highlight over here. So I want to see this is a little bit turning at the bottom. How are we going to show that? We're just going to have a little darker color. We should have this area a little bit darker. Like that. And by having it like this, and you're going to have the feeling of this is actually become the reflected area that the tablecloth actually reflected light over there. But of course, at the bottom over here also need to be turned a little bit darker. That area, it doesn't have much reflected because that area is facing almost close to the cast shadow. I'm gonna make the bottom over here a little bit darker. But when you have the setup in front of you, you can analyze that as where's this darker, what's this lighter. And the second thing is, I'm gonna make this one, make the pear to be a little bit green color. I'm gonna make it a little bit different. And I'm gonna make a little green color over here, make it feel like a little bit more as a pear. And even make a little bit more stronger yellow color over here, like that. And in that case, and on the apple, I'm gonna have a little more red on the top over here. Like this. Now on the top over here, I can put a little bit stronger yellow color. Because the fruit at the top is supposed to be getting a little more, a little brighter. So a little bit more yellow, a little bit more red actually would help. Now I have a little color coming over to the pear side. Actually, a very good idea because that is the apple color actually reflected onto the object next to it. The cast shadow at the bottom is supposed to be always the darkest area. Now, what I want to do, I'm gonna make the bottom over here is much darker right there. Okay, and also much darker color underneath to make it much stronger. Now let's take a look at before and after. This is how it looked before, and now this is after. Hopefully this is helpful for you when you're doing still life paintings. Think a little bit more on the composition. Look for the reflected light and the reflected colors between objects. Thank you for learning with me.